My bad.
Happy New Year's to you, man. How you doing?
Happy New Year's to you, man. What's going on with it?
Oh no, nothing, man. I ain't doing nothing, man. Just doing this podcast, man. Want to tap in with you. You know what
Yes,
I
sir,
mean?
man.
I know you're a good legend out here, man. I've been following you for a long time, and I just had a few questions. You feel me? You know, if you could
Yes, sir.
just share with me in the world on number one was what's your definition of a street credit?
Well, street credit is changed now, because we live in a different world right now. Street credit is uh, basically is like, well, we chose the streets. A lot of us did, you know what I mean? Because we was raised the right way in suburban homes and stuff. So when we got of age, where we want to, see what the world was doing, we stepped out on that. And street credit is what you do for your people. You know what I mean? Like like Fee back in the day, he fed the community. Like Huey Newton, the Black Panther, they fed everybody. Had schools for everybody. So we grew up in a militant society in the Bay Area. That's what we known for. So it's really about helping your people. What you do for your people, basically like what Fab doing. You know what I mean? What giving out the toys to the kids and having programs and trainings for the people that want to be in the music business, a positive ideology, cogitating, surmising, and visualizing such a solution to all our problems. You know what I mean? That's how we were taught. So my definition of it was being a good brother, man, to the community, helping the kids, leading them in the right way, not telling them to get in the street shit, but telling them to go to school and learn a trade, be able to take care of your family, and to be there for your mama and daddy when they get old. You know what I mean? Like I'm doing now, help uh, taking care of my mom and working. You know what I mean? And doing what I'm doing in the community and rooting on my kids that's in college and the ones that's working. Just being positive, man.
Right. So what was it like for you growing up in Berkeley?
Oh man, Berkeley was just like, man, my grandmama from Richmond, my mom from Berkeley. I come up, we all had grandmamas, not like today. So, my grandmama, I grew up in Richmond also. But when I came to Berkeley when I was 16, Berkeley was just like, wow. I was a dancer back in the day. You know what I mean? I was a good dancer. I say I was good. So, and it was beautiful, man. All ethnicities, at Berkeley High, you'd be around Chinese people, Asian people, excuse me, Mexican, Spanish people, black people, all types of people. But it's like Berkeley is a melting pot for all ethnicities. You know what I mean? So you see a lot growing up. It was beautiful, man. Because what really racism in Berkeley back in the day.
Okay. Okay. That's good. What's loyalty to you?
Oh, loyalty is when you meet somebody you grew up with, and y'all as kids, y'all grew up together, the manhood, and y'all still on the same page. Y'all ain't talking about each other about what other people are saying or nothing. Just strong and staying unified. Being unified. Loyalty is unification to me.
How you think that it has disappeared from the black community?
Well, first you have to have loyalty with your family. You know what I mean? If you ain't loyal to your own mama, these kids ain't loyal to their mamas and daddies. You know what I mean? They have a issue with their parenting. You know what I mean? As far as like us, we whatever we got, we got. If our dad wasn't there, we had to live with it. We didn't grow up. You know what I
Back
mean?
out the camera for me, Wop, so we can see
Hey,
I say I said we didn't grow up hating our dad because we grew up in some broken homes also. So we just stayed true to it and love. Love is the biggest thing I can say. It's a lack of love right now. It's but then you got this. What we have now is with the internet. All these kids are learning the wrong things. Too fast. You know what I mean? So now when you get on the internet and you can see things that you can't, you're not even of age, but you're able to TikTok and to see things on TV, and it makes you think that you're grown. You know what I mean? And so I think that's what's happening with the kids. They're growing up too fast with you know, all these outlets. You know what I mean? To be able to just be a kid, and be able to understand living, not having to pay bills and be happy, and they still have problems with their parents, and they ain't paying shit. They don't pay rent, PG&E, nothing, and they still got a problem with their mama. Their mama trying to tell them the best way to live and trying to show them the way. You know what I mean? So that's all. The kids got to start listening more. You know what I mean? But the Bible talks about these days in the Bible. You know, the Bible was written like 1,800 years ago, and it's talking about what's happening right now.
Uh, okay? Why do you think they say can people from the streets can run a business better than people with a degree?
Because I believe that as a kid, we happen to like we happen to make things happen. You know, we can make we can make uh, $1 out of 15 cents. That's always been our motto. You know what I mean? So we hustlers. Because we as kids we were able to have to hustle to get the things that we needed. So in some instances, so a business like Master P showed everybody like. Jay Prince Sr. and showed everybody, Puffy, Jay-Z. So we're leaders. We're leaders, you know. So it's easy for us to, you know, go to a business and thrive like they did. You know what I mean? Because it's endless and they ain't owners.
Right. Okay, so I want to get to the spicy shit. You
Yes,
know what I
sir.
mean? And what you known for. You feel me? That's what I'm talking about. Sit back so we can see who it is. You
Right.
feel me? Let us know who you is, man, and where you from, man, because we finna
Now,
get into it right now.
okay, I'm Garland Albert Senior, man. I'm from Berkeley, California, man, via Richtown. You know what I mean? But that's what I represent to the fullest, man, to the day I die, man.
So what you known for about that beat town, man? What you been doing over the years, man?
Oh man, I'm, would you want me to go from order or what
I want you
most
to
people
go.
might know me for right now?
I want you to tell them everything. I want you to give them the strengths, the weaknesses, and let them know. Just give them everything about you and let them know how God has blessed you. Why?
Oh man, well I came around, as odd man out. I've been from growing up in Richmond, coming back to Berkeley. I went to elementary in Berkeley. I went on the south side, 1238 Ashby. That's where I lived at with me, Ronnie Griffith, Speedy, Lynn, Riri, Vicky Hunter, Valerie Bullock. We all grew up in them apartments. Tommy and John Wallace. We all grew up in them apartments on Ashby, around the corner from San Paulo Park. I went to my best friend was Lance Spencer. And I went to Emerson, and I went to Malcolm X. I was staying with my mom. Then I went back to Richmond, just living with my mom, my grandmama. I went to King, Adams. Then I went to Kennedy. Then I became, went back to Berkeley where I was grew up at, where I was basically born at. And at that time it's all my friends from the South Side was Stubbies. And all my friends from Ashby, when I came back, had moved to the waterfront. So I started hanging with my friends on the waterfront, and met the Christophers, the Kents, Graysons, all the families out there. And I started rocking with the front. You know what I mean? But by then I knew all the guys from the South, so we back then it was fighting. You know what I mean? We was fighting. So I'm basically the one that did all the fighting for the front and whooped all the guys. You know what I mean? I grew up with, just being truthful, and that changed the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But also, I met a guy as a young man, Henry Washington, because my friends uh, LaRon Hawkins and Quella Phil, and we started rocking with Big Hen and Ronnie Robinson and them back in the day. I was about 16, 17, and they was into some other stuff, getting money, but yeah, back then we didn't know no better, so we thought we was gonna sell drugs and make money forever, but that wasn't realistic goal. That wasn't a realistic goal. So got caught up with that, and as I got older, I ventured off into the West Open, and that's when I got almost killed. I got through in Defirmary Park. I was like seven, I think 20, I was 21. Almost
So
got killed.
was you in the game at this time? Was
Yes,
you
sir. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is after Henry got killed in '86 on 55th. Henry got killed, and me at the time Henry got down, I was running the machine on 9th Street. Me and I put Rainier and Tootney with me, and we was rocking. Then we heard the news of him getting killed, and then we found out it was one of his close friends who set him up. So, you know, I was so then my partners, Cavi and all them start hanging. I had some cousins in West Oakland, so we started rocking with them on Murder Street. Then, I got into a situation where I almost got killed. I got kidnapped and threw a Deferment Park. I was young. I was 21. I was about 150, 55 pounds soaking wet. But I lived through that. You know, I know the date. It was February 15th, 1986.
So
Uh,
what did you double cross somebody, or you just got caught in the mix?
I got caught in the mix. This is both a little part of both. You know, when you that's what thing people gotta always understand, man. When you fooling with guys that you really don't know as well, anything can happen to you. I'll be trying to tell people that, but they don't, understand that. So it was just part of the game, and I did something. I did something I shouldn't have did. It was blood on. They always used to tell us, man, there's blood on that money, man. In the '80s, that's what the saying was. There's blood on that money. So I did some stuff I shouldn't have did. I wouldn't do right now. But I was young back then.
Yeah.
So I accepted consequences of my actions. You know what I mean? That's unlike people now. People don't accept the consequences. They do some fucked up shit. Something happened to them, and they snitching and telling and all the other shit. We didn't grow up like that. So whatever happened to us, we accepted it. We didn't bring that shit to our house, to our mothers and fathers. We was in the streets. We was in the streets. That was us, completely us.
So one of my good buddies, TJ, shout out to TJ. He asked me a question to put out. Do you think the real fuck the real is the new faker?
Huh? I didn't hear that. Say it again.
Do you think the real is the new fake?
Oh man, now now that was $1 million question, and I ain't gonna give you no $2 answer. Check this out, man. Everybody fake now because it's like the motherfuckers that's real. Once they get around these other motherfuckers and see that they pushing this fake shit. Fake shit is not just being like, but how I am with you. You my partner. I love you. So you know what I mean. When you make changes in your life, I salute it. You know what I mean. So 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 I try to tell people now. People get mad at people when they see people making positive moves, changing their lives. They want to be against them. You know what I mean? It's just something totally different. It's like it's something set in their mind when they see another brother being positive, and then when you congratulate him, you dick ride. You know what I mean? When you congratulate a brother for being some real shit, you're a dick rider now. You know what I mean? So these motherfuckers are just. But I just was listening to something. I'm glad you asked me that question. I was listening to Nipsey Rudd. I shared it on my Facebook page, and he said, "Man, if you ain't a vision, if you don't have a vision, I'm not following nobody without a vision. So, what you got people following the blind leading the blind. So you got a motherfucker that's pushing some shit that ain't gonna do nothing but blow up in everybody's face, but now they rather push that than just step out on their own. Motherfuckers scared to be by themselves. You gotta be comfortable in your own skin. You gotta be able to make a move on your own and if you have confidence in your decisions.
Right, right. Okay, okay.
It's
So
basically
what?
too much hate, man. A bunch of motherfuckers. It's cool to hate on a motherfucker now. Back in the day, if you was hating on a motherfucker, you get slapped down. You know what I mean? Just for no reason, and you would get called on it now. Now you can just hate on a motherfucker, and it's more like the snitching shit. If a nigga your friend, you gonna rock with him because he your friend. But if he across the game, it ain't like that no more. Well, you know what I mean? Like and what's the movie game? What's the movie? The old school movie, my movie. Not the Godfather, the other one. What? Yeah, not that one, but I'm talking about the one when he sat down, the dude snitched, and he said, "This is." He gave him some money and said, "This is it. This is all I can do." You know what I mean? You know, um, So it's like it's different now. You know what I mean? Everybody,
I'm
it's different.
interested.
Everybody. everything goes now.
Right, right. So what's going on for WAP?
Oh
And
man, I'm working hard, man. You know, I'm at that age, you know what I mean? You know, I'm working hard every day, bro. I'm taking care of my mom also because she's at that age. She's 75. She's about to be 75 upcoming birthday. She kind of ill, so I'm working with my mom. I'm still with my mom. I'm working. And I'm getting back. I'm giving a show January 6th at level 13. I got we talking about little Easy E was thinking about coming. We got Doug Misses coming. We also got Keith the Sneak coming. My homeboy, he coming. Um, and we thinking about bringing Lil Easy E. So that's gonna be this Friday. The only day it don't rain around this motherfucker. There's a storm out here coming Wednesday and Thursday. So Friday you better get out there to level 13, man. It's gonna be going down, man. Blaze the mic, man.
so where the club gonna be at? Let them know where it's at.
What street is that? 13th Street, the old 13th and Webster. What is it? Hold on. Let me get off my phone so I can give it to you right now. So I won't give nobody no bad information. It's it's uh it's Green Eye's birthday. It's Marcus Graves' birthday. It's Jazzy Beach's birthday. It's Tommy's birthday. It's a bunch of people's birthday. Brandy. We celebrating it all, man. Limelight Music, the person doing it with me, do all the camera work for the stars. It's birthday as well. So it's gonna be moving, man. Friday, man.
So it's finna be a blast. Another New
Finna be
Year's
a
blast.
movie, man. Finna be a movie like my old ones, man. It's finna be a movie, man. Ain't
When you
nothing else to do too. Everybody been in the house. Everybody waiting to come outside, man.
when you mean your old ones, spit on some of that. How many people you used to bring out?
How many what?
How many people you used to bring out at your old parties?
Oh, thousands, man. I had a big following. The whole city would come. Then I got love from East Oakland. I got love from the West. Uh, the rich town. I got the whole barrier sold up, man. As far as just what I've done in the past, man. That being a solid guy, man.
Shout out to Big Whoppy, man. Hemping with GDP, man. You feel me? My
All the
aunt
time, man.
at B Town.
I'm liking what you doing. You gave this summer we gave a picnic. We spent a little bit of money, man, but we ain't complained about it for the community. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
I appreciate your growth, man.
we sent a message. We just vibing, man.
You
I
know,
want
had
to
Howard come out there. What's Howard his company? What is his name? What is Howard company that came out and fed the food truck at San Paulo Port? What's the name of his company?
yeah, delectables.
Yeah. Shout out to Delectables, man.
Feel me?
So, I can't wait for this summer, man. I'm gonna really, I'm going all out this summer.
I think as King Delectables, is it?
Yes, sir.
King Delectables, is it? I don't know. It might be it, but yeah. Shout out to Howard, man, for even coming through on a picnic, man.
Right.
And
Exactly. Let me
Big Wop,
find it. Huh?
I got one more question for you before I let you get up out of here, man.
Yes, sir.
Do you think it's a gap of non-educated youngsters today and the youngsters of old?
You know, let me tell you something about education. Education is good. You could have like we just saw on TV today a dude with a master's degree killed 4 people. Was suspected of killing 4 people. He had a master's degree in Idaho, killed 4 people. So he had a criminal justice degree. So education is good, but you gotta have street sense. Because I'm sure right now he's all in master's degree. He's sitting up in that jail. He wish he had some street sense not to know not to do that. But as far as education, of course, education we got to know how to read and write and count. Of course, that's the things that we got to know how to do. But you got to have street sense to go along with it, to know what not to do. And you got to stop being followers, man. And when you're
Right.
not listening to your mothers and fathers, your uncles, the people that you supposed to listen to, you're gonna fall astray, man. Most definitely, man. So you definitely need both of them,
Yeah.
education and common sense, which also street sense to know what not to do, what not to get involved in. and not to be a follower, man. What we have right now is too many followers, man. But they'll follow somebody on the street. They get that liquor store game. That's called that liquor store game they got going around in the Bay, all over the world. Leave the liquor store game and go and listen to your mamas and fathers, man. You know.
Shout out to Big Wop for the messages, man.
You
But
know.
thank you for tapping in, man. You feel
Let
me?
me give you. Let me give you this exact address. I would be a bad promoter not to give you this. So hold. Bear with me for 1 minute so I can get this thing. So I can show it to you. So I can take it. I want to see you there, man. When that cougar gonna be ready, man?
Oh man, I'm trying to get him right. I'm trying to get him there. It's taking a minute. You feel me? I ain't got no money.
Right, right. We none of us do. But we still making it though because we starving. You know that's what we eat. You know what I mean? Let me see here. It goes. Here it goes.
Hey, one thing, I am coming though.
And that motherfucker looks so nice. Looks,
Mm,
man. Uh, Trayvon too on home, so he can come on home, man. You know. Let me see. All right. It's okay. Level 13. Inside level 13. That's the old 13th Street. Level 13, 41 13th Street, Oakland, California. Free for the ladies before 10:30. All the ladies in there free before 10:30, man.
you feel me? Y'all heard it here, man. Him
Yeah.
with G, man.
We're gonna have Unc the Hunk, Fabi as hostess. Uh, we're gonna Slowpoke, the DJ, the great DJ Slowpoke, Mighty Mike from San Francisco, Doug Mrs. coming. You know she's hot. She's hot, and we're gonna have Keek the Sneak, the great Keek the Sneak, one of the top 3 rappers of all time from the Bay. So we in the building, man. So y'all make sure y'all get out there. We got a bunch of birthdays, and we gonna have a good time, man.
Okay, for sure. Y'all go check it out, man. Thanks to Big Wop, man. We gonna tap in with you, Wop.
All
Appreciate
right,
you tapping in, man.
man. Okay, man. I thank you, man.
Man,
Keep
you
doing
enjoy
what
the
you
rest of your New Year, man.
man, keep doing what you're doing. I'm thankful for you, man, and I'm proud of you as also, man, to grow up as a young man and to grow up and to do the things that you're doing now, working in the church, doing all the positive things that you're doing, helping to feed the community, trying to help these youngsters, man. I just want to salute you, man.
Appreciate you, Big Wop, man, for sure, man. You know it's all love. I get all my game from y'all. You
Yeah,
know, keep it 100. My game come from y'all. I watched all y'all. So,
man.
it ain't no narrative. I didn't have no daddy. My daddy was in and out the pen. I'm going to keep it 100, but I loved him. You feel me? But
Exactly.
I got all my game from the streets, from the waterfronts,
Right.
and sometimes the streets don't make a person bad. You feel me? It just teach you how to
Exactly.
teach you how to hustle, teach you how to provide. You feel
Right.
me? And the game I got from my OGs. You feel
Right.
me? Straight up. You feel me? I went on a few of them that we can't talk about. You feel me? But yeah.
Exactly.
But my main thing was get money, take care of your family, and get up out.
Yeah. And last thing I want to add, man, we got to have a relationship with God, man. We got to say our prayers, man, because He's the ones get us through. Like I was talking about earlier when I got jumped on, and I survived. That was only because of God, Jehovah God, that got me through that situation, man. So I just want to have these. Don't be scared to say something about the Lord, because He's the one. Get on your. Don't be scared to get on your knees to get through these situations, man, because there's something better for us ahead for us.
Straight up. Man.